Not me dealing with my childhood trauma in this get ready with me. Oh my god, that's so crazy.
What's good, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a very chill chit chat, get ready with me. I asked you guys to send me some questions through Instagram. So I'm gonna be doing a Q&A while I get ready for my Valentine's Day dinner. Whenever I do these kinds of long videos, I always do timestamps by the topic. So if you guys want to skip through and see me answer certain questions, then you guys can feel free to skip over if you guys want. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in. The first thing I actually want to show you guys before I start my hair and makeup is what scent I'm wearing tonight. I found this brand called Dossier, and they make high quality scents inspired by luxury brands for a super affordable price. And you guys, I am so excited to wear this scent tonight because my boyfriend's never smelled it on me. So tonight I'm gonna be putting on the Gourmand Patchouli perfume. This one is inspired by, if you guys have heard of Mugler Angel perfume, it's a very, very popular scent. I absolutely love that scent, and when I saw this on their website, I had to get it because obviously it's a lot more affordable. This is a very mature and kind of, more luxury kind of date night scent, so I'm really excited about this one for tonight. And then I also, from them, got this one called Floriental Vanilla. This one is a little bit more of an everyday scent. I will wear this around my house when I'm working from home. It's just more chill, again, everyday. It's a vanilla kind of apple almost scent, and I really, really like this one just for when I'm not doing anything, but I still want to feel fresh and cute. So love these scents. You guys can definitely go check them out. I'll leave my discount code down below if you guys want to check out their website. Definitely recommend them. But I'm gonna put this Gourmand Patchouli. I suck at pronouncing things, by the way. I'm gonna put this Gourmand Patchouli on once I get dressed, so I'll show you guys that a little bit later. But let's go ahead and do the hair and makeup. Again, I'm going to be answering some questions, but I think I need to get my hair done. I think I need to do my hair first because it's hard for me to think when I'm doing my hair. Am I the only one? I'm just gonna put on this ponytail. I got this from Amazon. I'll leave in a link down below as well. But yeah, I'm just gonna toss my hair up in this little pony because I feel it's a little bit more cute and girly than the bun that I have right now. Okay, so the first question that someone asked me is, can you rate your followers' outfits, if they tag you on Instagram? So a lot of people have been asking me to do that recently, and I just feel I don't know, I feel kind of like a dick doing that. Because if I really don't like your outfit and you tag me, I don't want to just tell you. I'm not even good at telling my friends that they don't look good, to be honest. I'm just one of those friends who it's I feel everyone has such a different style, so it's if you feel confident in what you're wearing, then bitch, wear it. Who cares what I think, right? But I get why some people would want that, because I feel some people are trying to get feedback on their style and stuff. So I'm thinking about rating people's outfits. If anything, I probably will do it on TikTok. And I'll just have people DM me if they want me to do it. Oops, I put this on wrong. But yeah, I will let you guys know if I end up deciding to do it. But yeah, I just feel weird about it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Next question, what's the most expensive clothing you've ever bought? Honestly, if you don't count shoes, I don't really spend a lot of money on clothes because I mainly always thrift. So for me, probably the most expensive thing that I've gotten was a jacket from Aritzia, which has been $150 or something like that. Because again, I just don't spend money on clothes like that. But then as far as shoes go, I've definitely spent a lot of money. I've probably spent I think the most expensive shoes that I have are my Sakai's, my Nike Sakai's, and those were $500. Next question, who are your style inspirations? So I have so many people who inspire me style-wise that I follow on Instagram. So I think my biggest style inspirations are Was Good. I don't remember her name, but her Instagram name is Was Good. I really love Coi Leray as well. She's a huge style inspiration for me. Aleli May is another huge style inspiration for me. And then I also really love Helene Diaz for sure. They're all just very, very unique. I want to get to a point with my style, where I'm as bold, I feel as them. And I'm sure there's plenty of other people who are super bold with their style too. But I want to be I don't want to say a trendsetter, but I just want to be super bold, where I'm not just looking at what's trendy, and I also want to be going above and beyond that. And I feel those are people who kind of I look at as kind of ahead of the game when it comes to style, if that makes sense. Like that's like really where I want to be. Next question, how's your 2021 so far? Are you accomplishing your resolutions? So 2021 so far is really, it's been amazing. Like it's been a huge blessing already. Like you guys have been following me for like the past few months. You guys know like my dream honestly is to be a full-time content creator, and I'm accomplishing so much and I'm growing so quickly, and there's like things on my mood board that I've already accomplished like just in January alone. So 2021 has been really good to me so far. I think one thing I will say though is that like it's definitely taught me it's not all about just accomplishing things. Like one thing that I'm really working on this year is being more present and like being grateful for the moment and like not rushing the process. So I feel like for me, when I have a lot of growth or a lot of success or like a lot of things that I accomplish that I set out for, I tend to get really like not greedy, but I tend to get very like impatient, and I'm like, okay, like cool, my TikTok grew a lot last month, like let's just keep the momentum going, like I need to keep going. And like whenever that starts to slow down, I get really anxious. And so like the past 2 weeks, honestly guys, I haven't gotten like any new followers on TikTok. Like I've literally lost like 400 followers, and I feel like at first it was like really stressing me out because I'm like, oh fuck, like I was just growing so quickly and now like what's happening? But I also realized I feel like it's like a sign from the universe that I need to like really appreciate right now and be present and not be so focused on like the next thing. Because I feel like while it's really cool to be accomplishing stuff, it's like you always have to remember like where you are right now is where you're always meant to be. And so yeah, 2021, all that to say, 2021 is good so far. I'm just trying to learn to be like present in right now, and I feel like that's the biggest thing that I really want to accomplish this year before like making a bunch of money or like being able to quit my day job and do content full time. I really want to work on, I'm really excited about, for me, like growing spiritually this year, and like growing spiritually and like mentally, if that makes sense. Next question, how is the process of studying abroad? Studying abroad was life-changing for me, and I feel like everyone says that, and I hate to be that annoying bitch, but like studying abroad is one of those experiences that I will never ever regret. I feel like I came back from studying abroad like a completely different person. Again, I know everyone says that, but like I spent like a week after my study abroad program traveling by myself, and I went to like Lisbon for like a week by myself, and it was like that experience alone, like on top of like the studying abroad was really fun, but the experience that I had for that week after my study abroad program when I was by myself, that was like seriously super life-changing for me. Like I met some amazing people that I would never meet like if I wasn't on my own. I stayed in a hostel. It was just like the best experience ever. And just the process for doing study abroad, honestly, I didn't have a lot of money. Oh my God, I'm feeling so bad because I'm taking Retin-A. This is so embarrassing. What I was gonna say was the study abroad process was great, but I almost didn't go because I was super broke when I got like accepted into the program, and I like was gonna have to, I basically had to take out like a $7,000 loan to go. So I was really like debating on whether or not I should go, because I was like, this is a lot of money and that I don't have, you know, and I don't have to take out like more loans. So I already took out a lot of loans to pay for school. But I just ended up going anyways, and I'm definitely so grateful that I did. And that loan, I'm gonna pay it off, but like I don't regret having to pay that off, you know? So like definitely recommend, if you're ever considering studying abroad, do it. And if you can, if you feel comfortable enough, go and travel on your own for like at least a week, because I promise you, it can kind of transform your life. Like I'm not even trying to be dramatic, it can kind of change your life. Fuck, I'm out of primer. Oh my God, this is gonna be such a bad makeup day. You guys, I am not a fucking makeup YouTuber. Like that is not something that I'll ever be. And honestly, even the fact that I'm doing my makeup right now for in front of you guys is like a big deal, because I used to find this so embarrassing because I just suck at makeup. But yeah, next question. How did you buy your dream closet? Also love you. Oh, I love you too. I will say most of my closet is thrifted. Like probably more than 50% of my closet is thrifted. And so I think that like, as far as like essentials go, like things that I know that I need, like some really basic black pants, some really basic blue pants, I just buy them fast fashion, to be honest. And like, I know for me, it's like my weight fluctuates and like my style changes. I don't mind buying things like that, like cheap, because I'm probably gonna want a new pair of jeans, like a new really nice white crop top, like every single year. Like that's not that big of a deal if I'm paying $5 for it. So like I kind of really just like buy my essentials from fast fashion brands, and then everything else I thrift. So like all my unique like cool things, like my pieces and stuff like that, are from the thrift store. Like that's really from the time that I was in middle school to now, like that's how I've been able to really build my dream closet, because obviously thrifting is so much cheaper. And I honestly like didn't until this past year start buying from like more expensive brands. So I will definitely say, like, you don't have to buy from fucking IMG and like Jade in London and all these expensive brands. If you want really cool stuff, like just go thrifting and like get the essential basic stuff from like Shein or like whatever, freaking Boohoo. And then you're good to go. Next question, what's your favorite thing about creating content? That's a really good question. I think the thing that I like the most about creating content is being able to connect with people. Because, okay, I'm really spiritual, and like y'all are gonna hate me because I feel like every question I'm gonna turn into like some spirituality bullshit. But like honestly, I think it sounds so weird, but like I feel like when I create content, whenever I'm putting content out there, I'm constantly being reminded that like we are all one. Like, and it sounds so annoying, but like I feel like there's so many things that are like, it's so easy to be divided by things, especially on social media, like especially on Twitter. Like I get on Twitter, people are arguing over like the smallest topics and things like that. But like I feel like for me, when I create my content, I create it with a mission to help people like understand that like literally, first of all, nothing in this fucking world matters, and also like you, whatever your dream life is, like you can literally build it. And so it's like, even when I'm making fashion content, when I'm making these chit chat, get ready with me, makeup videos, whatever it is that I'm making, I feel like I'm like going back to that one purpose, which is showing people that it's like, just fucking live your dream life. Do whatever it is that you want to do. Like even if you're in school, if you feel like you don't have time, just do the things that you want. Like I feel like we live in a really weird society where we grow up thinking we have to do certain things, and we have to go to school, and we have to get a job that pays a certain amount. We have to go to college, like things like that. And it's like, I started making my content. If you guys have been watching my channel for a long time, you guys know I started making college content, and I started like as I kind of grew up and started realizing all these crazy things about the world, and like realizing that we literally live like in a matrix, and like all this crazy like half the shit that we've been taught is not true. Once I started realizing that, I would just kind of like share how I was feeling about it. And then it's like, I realized when I started putting content out there, like talking about that, everyone else kind of felt that way too. Like I would start making content about how like college is kind of pointless when you really think about it, unless you want to go into certain specific fields. And so many people were like, yeah, I feel the same way. Like, I'm so glad someone else said it. And it's like, there's so many things that I've talked about on the internet that like I thought I was crazy for feeling. And then I put it out there and I'm like, oh shit, we all feel this way too. So now I'm kind of at a point where it's like, someone just asked me too, like, why do you want to do this full time? And I think for me, I really just want to show people that like, even if you don't want to be an influencer, whatever it is that you want to do, you can create your own reality. And it's like, you don't have to answer to anyone else but yourself. And it's like, whatever it is that you're passionate about, I truly, truly, truly believe that you can make money from it. And I am determined to like be a walking example of that, because I want other people to like not be so fucking depressed too, if that makes sense. So I feel like so many people are so sad, especially in this pandemic, because so many people are realizing like, I don't give a fuck about college, or like some people are realizing like, I don't want to fucking work a regular ass 9 to 5 for like a big corporation. Like some people are realizing that, but I feel like a lot of people don't understand. It's like, you can literally create your own reality and like break free from that if you want. This is a very long-winded and hippy-dippy way of me just basically saying that I like creating content, because I like to be able to connect with people and show people that like you control your own reality. But yeah, let me go on to the next question. One luxury brand you'd love to have. That's a good question. Guys, I'm just really not into luxury brands. Ooh, you know what? One luxury brand that I would love to have is Pierre Moss. Where does your fit inspo come from? I kind of talked about this before. Like, definitely a lot of people that I follow inspire me. Also, another thing that really inspires me, like for outfits and stuff, is like film, like movie. I sound so fucking annoying saying film. Movies, like especially from like growing up, because my sisters are 9 years older than me. So I grew up watching a lot of early 2000s like films. So like a lot of movies will inspire me. Also like art. It sounds really annoying also, but like I like going to museums and taking pictures of things and like kind of thinking like, how can I incorporate this piece of art like into an outfit? Like that's another thing that really inspires me as well. Yeah, there's a lot of things that inspire me, I feel like, fashion wise. I just feel like living life and then like figuring out how like a mood, like even like a song or like any like a moment, like there's an outfit that I can wear that I can put together that can remind me of a moment that I had eating a certain food when I was in Barcelona in 2018. Like I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like outfits and like fashion can really, like inspiration for fashion can really come from just like anything, like any kind of experience that you have. When did you first get into fashion? That's a really good question. I honestly first got into fashion, I think I first got into fashion like in middle school. I honestly will say YouTube was like a huge part of what got me into fashion. Like I started watching Jen I Am and like Sunbeam's Dress and like a bunch of other fashion YouTubers from like a really young age. And I just remember like everyone that I went, not everyone, but like a lot of people that I went to school with were mad basic. And I just felt so weird because I was like, I don't like what you guys are wearing, but I also want to fit in. But I would like choose to just keep going. I would just choose to go thrifting and like be that bitch who would like wear bold ass outfits to school anyways. And I know like people judge the fuck out of me. Like people would tell me, they're like, what the fuck are you wearing? I grew up with white people also, by the way. Every girl would be wearing like rider boots and like a button down shirt, like all the same brands. And like most of the time I couldn't afford what they were wearing. Like my mom was just like, I'm not buying that shit for you. So I would start thrifting and I just started like finding a lot of shit that was different and unique, and then I fell in love with thrifting and then watching a lot of videos on YouTube of people thrifting and of people putting together really unique outfits that like people were not wearing in my school. There were some years where I would get like really discouraged and I would start dressing like everyone else because I just felt like I was weird and like, I don't know, I feel like I would be judged and shit. So I would like go back, I would like, you know, start buying like the trendy brands and shit. But then whenever I would do that, I just didn't feel like myself and I knew I wasn't being true to myself. So like that's when I kind of, like, I think when I got to college, I finally started realizing like, oh shit, it's kind of cool that like I don't dress like other people and like it's okay to like not be like everyone else, if that makes sense. So how many times do you rewear a piece and how do you make sure your fits are always different? So I talked about this in a TikTok once, but I remember one time when I was a lot younger, I was like arguing with this guy and I was like in 5th grade and he was like, well, at least I don't wear the same outfit every day. And I just remember being so like, what the fuck? And apparently everyone else felt the same way. They were like, oh, like I just didn't realize until that moment that like I was known to be the girl who wore the same shirt every day. So for the longest time growing up, I was really fucking anal about like, I would not want to like repeat outfits like at all. And that's also part of the reason why I like thrifting so much, because like I would be able to buy a lot of shit and like not repeat outfits. Like I would wear the same pieces, but a lot of times I would try to get creative with my outfits and like wear pieces but wear them differently. So like if I wore a pair of pants, I probably wouldn't wear it with the same shirt ever again, or at least like not for like the next like few months. Now that I'm over that, I will rewear stuff now. Like I don't really care as much anymore. So like I won't take a picture in something multiple times, but I'll keep wearing it. Like you guys will see me take a picture in this sweater. But I will say, how do you make sure that your outfits are always different? I will just try to like switch things up. So like I'll pair a top with a different pair of pants, or I'll get different accessories. Again, I will repeat outfits, but for the most part, if I have a piece that I really like and I want to keep wearing it, I will just wear it a bunch of different ways. So like pair a different jacket with it, a different top. What inspired you to get into doing YouTube and social media? I think I basically already answered this, but again, like YouTube, I started watching from a really young age. And because my sisters were so much older than me, like they went to college when I was like in 3rd grade, right? So like I feel like there's a lot of people that I watched on YouTube who to me kind of felt like older sisters. Like I felt like I was growing up with like a lot of people that I watched on YouTube, because there's so many people that I've been watching on YouTube for like 6+ years. And so I really like the idea of like kind of growing with my audience and like having people watch me, not just because they're watching me, but because they're literally growing up with me and like kind of like realizing again shit about the universe, realizing that we live in a matrix, going through a pandemic together and like glowing up and starting to take Instagram pictures together. Like I just like the feeling of like having that kind of community and connecting with people in a way that I feel like is really hard like on other in other jobs, if that makes sense. Favorite outfit and what outfit do you regret? That's a really good question. I think one of my favorite outfits that I've ever taken a picture in is this outfit. I'll put it on the screen. I always like want to push myself like harder and harder when it comes to style and like do new things. And so with this outfit, I really liked it because like this top obviously did not come like this. And I just literally sat there for like 10-15 minutes trying different ways to wrap this top until I liked the way it looked, and then I just said fuck it and took a picture in it. And I was proud of myself for like trying something new, because at first, when I first was going to go take the pictures, I was like, this looks fucking stupid. Like, people are gonna be like, what the fuck is she doing? But then I got the pictures and I was looking at them and I was like, this actually looks so fucking dope. So a lot of times I feel like my best outfits are things that I'm not sure even look good. And then I like look back on them and I'm like, that shit was fucking dope. Like, I like outfits where I'm like almost scared to leave the house in them. Oh my God, I think I just realized as I was talking through this video that like I am the way that I am about fashion because I felt like I was judged as a kid and I feel like I didn't fit in. And I feel like now I'm trying to like regain back that power through my outfits. Oh my God, not me dealing with my childhood trauma and this get ready with me. Oh my God, that's hilarious. That's actually, I think that's like literally what it is though, because like I like the feeling of like, guys, my fucking camera died in the middle of me talking, but I was saying that I really like the feeling of like me knowing that like some people are going to be judging my outfit, but also like I feel like because I've become so much more confident, I feel like a bad bitch knowing that like some people just don't get it. Like, it sounds so lame, but like that's literally what it is. I feel like any outfit where I feel like almost a little bit intimidated about wearing it are some of my favorite outfits. I don't know how to explain it, but hopefully that makes sense. What outfit do you regret? I feel like almost every outfit that I've posted, if I go back and look at it, I'm always like, well, I could have improved it by wearing this instead of this, or I could have like worn this bag instead of this bag. But I think one outfit that I regret that I posted recently is this one. I'm putting it up on the screen. I was gonna wear a hoodie with this instead of a crop top, and I ended up wearing the crop top because I just thought it looked like cuter. I don't know, I feel like vests don't look as good unless you're wearing like sleeves underneath it. So yeah, I do regret that one. I wish I would have just stuck with the hoodie. I don't know why I changed. Someone asked me, how can I get an audience? I'm probably gonna be making a video on like how I grew my audience, even though I'm not where I wanna be yet. I think I'm gonna make a video like on how I've grown so far, especially like on TikTok. So if you guys do wanna see that, let me know. And let me know like what social media platforms you guys wanna see me talk about. Okay, I need to really do my makeup because I kind of stopped. Someone asked, what's your favorite Netflix show? I love your Insta pics, they're bomb. Aw, thank you. So right now I really like Girlfriends, but I will say like some of my all-time favorite TV shows are not on Netflix. They're like on like Hulu or like HBO. So like my favorite all-time just shows are Succession, Handmaid's Tale, and I know I have another one, but I can't think of it right now. But Succession and Handmaid's Tale are like two of my like all-time favorite shows. Netflix to me just doesn't have like the best selection as far as shows go. I don't know, I can't really think of like a Netflix show that I really just love. Oh, House of Cards is one of my favorite Netflix shows. I am such an old bitch. Oh my God, these are all like such boring shows, but they're all very, very good. I think HBO has like the best shows, to be honest. Netflix is just like meh. Someone asked, how do you deal with negative thoughts? I love you, babe. Keep on looking gorgeous. Oh, thank you. This is a really good question. So I am a very anxious person. If you guys watch my channel, you guys know this. I tend to be very, very hard on myself, and like there's a lot of negativity that I have in terms of like self-criticism. Whenever I have negative thoughts, I really just try to like stop working, because I feel like my negative thoughts tend to be around like getting things done and like making content and being productive and things like that. So I will really like force myself to relax, which is really, really hard for me to do because I tend to like want to go. I will force myself to relax. I will allow myself to like, I will give myself like a night or like even like a day or whatever to just kind of sit with my thoughts. And I really like to meditate whenever I'm having negative thoughts. And like one thing that really helped me as far as therapy goes, like in the past year, is realizing that like whenever I am having negative thoughts, I don't need to like work to push them away. I just have to sit with them and like just let them be there. And I feel like that's what's really helped me the most, is like not trying to fight away or run away from my feelings, because like we're all human beings. We're all always going to have some kind of negativity within us. At the end of the day, like any negative thought that you have is going to pass. So I've really realized that like when I just sit and like in silence, like listen to music, like stretch, or even just working out is one thing that really, really helps me deal with negative thoughts. Whenever I'm just being present, it really, really helps me, because I'm kind of just like realizing like, okay, I'm having these thoughts, but it's not that big of a deal. And like, I don't have to run from them, and then they just fucking go away. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's really helped me the most when it comes to negative thoughts. Still something I'm like actively trying to work on, because it's like a lot easier said than done. But yeah, it's one thing that I've been trying to do more now to deal with negative thoughts for sure. So I'm almost done. I just need to like do my highlight, and then I am gonna spray my face. I have a few more questions left. Favorite makeup product? Concealer. NARS concealer is that bitch. Y'all know I have really, really bad bags. Like, you guys can still see them. I really want to get my tear troughs filled this year, like with filler. Because it, like, at the end of the day, I have like genetically it's just lines. Like, it's not like, no matter how much concealer I wear, I'm still gonna have it. But I love concealer. I wear it pretty much every single day because I have such terrible under eye bags. Did you do work study in college? No, I didn't. How do you get that red aesthetics theater effect on your recent picture? I just love it. Oh, thank you. I actually have a GE light bulb. So it's like you can get any kind of LED light bulb, but I literally just have like a lamp that I can decide what color I want it to be, and I had that on red that day, and I also had my projector on, so I just like literally just did red. I just shined a red light on my like wall where my projector was projecting. Okay, last question. Who is your favorite artist as of lately? I assume you mean music. My favorite artists right now are Casper. If you guys don't listen to Casper, he just dropped an album on Spotify, and it's on everything, but you guys can go listen to that album. It's called Kept Me Company. One of my favorite albums right now. I also really love Playboi Carti's new album. Okay, I'm an Aries, and I feel like that's why I really like the album so much, because I have a theory. No, I don't have a theory, but I feel like that album was made specifically for Aries. Like, my Aries energy, every time I listen to that album, it just feels so like heard. Like, I just feel like good. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I love that album. And then another artist that I've really been loving lately is Arlo Parks. Arlo Park? Is it Arlo Park or Arlo Parks? Arlo Park and Orion Sun, they're both very similar artists. Those are like the artists that I have on repeat. Also, Eliza, really amazing artist as well. Go check them all out. I can like leave a link or whatever to their music all down below, but those are my favorite artists right now. So yeah, you guys, this is it for my chit chat. Get ready with me is a very long video, so if you guys are still here, thank you for listening to me fucking ramble for however long. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys like these kind of videos, and let me know if you guys want me to do another Q&A or whatever you guys want to see from me. Let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.